Hey guys, no surprise. We're drinking and cussing. Listen at your own risk.
Welcome everyone to Chillin and Spillin. Welcome back, chillers and spillers, to your source for odd, weird, and downright fucked up news.
Dirty.
Oh yeah, the dirty. Randy, how are we doing this week?
Feel like shit, bro.
Dude, I know, man. The weather's fucking crazy. It's fucking hot as shit. The mosquitoes are coming out like the woodworks.
But you know the storm's coming because the wind is finally picking up now, and it's like all that pressure that you get like in your face and shit. It's like, just, ugh.
Yeah, it's bad.
But it's cooling down now, so that's one plus.
Yeah, the mosquitoes are coming all in the garage. We're getting fucking eaten alive here, wondering why we don't do this shit inside.
I like the garage,
the door's
though.
right there. We could be in the AC.
I can see the door, but no.
But no, we're going to be outside because we're fucking men.
Yeah.
Men. Real American heroes. This week's edition of
Fucked Up News.
And we're going to start this week off by taking to the skies,
Ooh.
where we find Michael, a Southwest airline pilot.
Oh, Mikey.
Well, old Mikey, on his last flight, when the plane reached that cruising altitude of God knows how fucking high, right? Whatever fucking
Let's go
it is.
really high.
Really, really high. Like he's smoking weed high, right?
That high.
No, but he wasn't smoking weed.
Oh, that's good.
He got out of his seat and disrobed.
Disrobed, like
Yes.
like naked.
Yeah. So, like, here he is, cruising altitude, disrobed.
Like hits the autopilot.
Yeah, like, poop, autopilot.
I mean, I hope he hits the autopilot, right?
Sits up and just, like, strips down, right?
Was it hot in that cockpit or what?
Well, I don't think it was, but it became hot shortly after he
boy.
stripped. Because after he stripped, he grabs his laptop and starts watching porn.
What? He starts watching porn mid-flight.
Oh, yeah. He is watching porn, touching his cock while in the cockpit.
I mean, that's what you do, right? You're in the cockpit.
I mean, isn't that why they name it the cockpit?
They named it the cockpit.
They name it the cockpit because you have to be touching your cock while you're in the pit.
It only makes sense.
Makes perfect sense. Well, throughout the flight, he continues to touch himself, all while the first officer is sitting next to him.
What? He had company?
Yes.
Well, yeah, you do, right? You always have two people in there.
Yes. The pilot and the first officer, the co-pilot.
Yeah. Please tell me it was a girl.
The co-pilot sat there and continued to conduct her duties assigned to her in the air crew.
Yeah.
So she was doing her shit while he's there just
Doing his shit.
doing his shit.
Just whacking off
And he's
back
60
there.
years old, by the way.
60. I mean, good for him that he can still... did it mention him popping a blue pill before this?
No,
Well, see,
no
there you
mention of
go.
that.
You know what it was? It's that co-pilot. She's fucking hot.
Maybe she is, because I mean, you can't be fat, in a plane, right? Not if you're the pilot.
No, you really can't. There's only one
you,
seat.
You really can't. There's only one seat,
That's it.
You're not paying for the double seat, right? There's no extender.
I just imagine
Hey, Jim, let me get the extender.
pushing a button and the seat just widens.
Mwah. The whole plane extends out.
It's like an RV. It's like an RV that just...
Bring the Boeing 747E.
That one.
That's the extra one for the extra fat.
Extender.
Yeah, the extender model. We're going to extend that plane out because... Fuck. So, shortly after this flight, Michael retired.
Of course, I think that's what you have to do.
You have to,
It's
right?
retired or fired, right?
Well, after this incident, he was charged.
Charged.
Yes, he was charged with intentionally committing a lewd, indecent, or obscene act in a public place.
Public. It's a fucking... It's in the cockpit.
There's other
that's
people
private.
there, dude. It's public.
Not if you don't open the door.
There's one other person there. That's public.
Yeah, but you know what? If she's the one who
If I pull
tattletale,
my
right?
dick out and I start jacking off in front of you, it's in public.
Not really.
Oh,
I mean,
you have to be offended by it first?
First off, yes. But second off, if you do that right here, this is not public. We're in a garage.
You're like, this is a normal day.
It's fine.
Never mind the fact that the door's open. There's neighbors out there barbecuing.
It
They
doesn't
can
matter
see us.
because
like
this
we're
is
waving at
private.
them. Hey guys,
This is
you know,
private.
and my dick is out. Never mind.
It's private to me. It's a little private room.
It's not private.
Oh, it is.
It's not private.
And why is he watching porn? If that co-host, if that co-pilot,
That co-host, huh?
you got me thinking of you now. If that co-pilot's hot, like, why do you have to watch porn? Just like,
So
hook
what
up
you're
with her.
saying? Hold on. Are you saying that if your dick is out, co-host, I should be helping you with that?
I mean, if you're a real co-host,
Is that the argument you're making here?
I'm making like help someone out. I mean, come on.
Co-pilot, co-host, it's the same thing.
It's all the same.
It's all the same.
What's the big deal? So the guy was jerking off mid-flight. I mean, everybody's probably had that on their mind to do in a plane. You already have the Mile High Club. Why not the Mile Jack Off Club?
I mean,
or
you would
something?
think, right? Like this is his last flight. He knows it's his last flight, and he's always wanted to turn the cockpit into a real cockpit.
Where does he come though? You got to be careful. You don't want that shit on electronics.
I would say you shoot for the window.
No, I say you shoot for her open mouth.
I already told you she's not going to be doing shit with him.
But she should. This is where she failed.
Whether
She failed.
failed.
And she narked. She's the one that narked.
Well, he pleaded guilty.
Well, you have to. I mean, what's your defense, really?
His attorney told the court that Michael accepts full responsibility for his behavior and offers no excuses.
Mm-hmm.
Like he just wanted to do it, right? However, his attorney also argued that his client deserves a lenient sentence, given the fact that he spent a lifetime of hard work and kindness in this fucking, in Southwest
Yeah,
Airlines.
because if you've been really good at your job over decades, then this little hiccup shouldn't cost you your career.
A hiccup.
It's just a hiccup.
It's just a hiccup.
It's not that big of a deal.
Go to Walmart as an employee, pull your dick out in front of your manager and start jacking it.
I mean,
Tell
if
me
I'm
how
in
that
the
is not-
employee lunchroom and it's private, then
You're
I mean,
getting
that's the place you
fired.
do it.
You're getting fired.
But after years of good service?
You're getting fired.
Wow. So was it
It's
worth
just-
it? Was it worth the jack?
Well, hold on. Before we get to worth the jack here, Southwest investigated the matter and seized paying him any benefits due.
Oh,
to
that's
separation.
bullshit. That's bullshit. That's a company trying to get out of paying
Well,
benefits.
it's still underway too, right? The investigation's still going. He hasn't been tried yet, so not tried, but he hasn't been sentenced yet. So we don't know what he's going to get, a fine or whatever.
Should be just a fine and
Yeah,
that's
but a
it.
pretty hefty fine, and he's going to lose his benefits.
No, keep the benefits. That little hiccup does not take out what you've done your whole
I mean, this
career.
is true. I really think he shouldn't be penalized for his benefits. His benefits should stay, dude.
They definitely should. I mean, that's a lifetime of work.
Yeah, but, I don't really get what's going on here because I think this first officer, she was just there chilling, right? It's not like he was like, hey,
Suck
come
my
help
dick.
me drop my landing gear. I need you
Yeah.
to help me find the altitude in my pants, I've got a navigation problem over here and I need a helping hand.
Yeah,
right?
he wasn't
didn't
forcing
do any
her.
of that
Yeah.
shit. He was just like, hey, I'm going to be over here jacking it. Fly the plane.
Yeah, that's it.
I mean, that's cool. I mean, we do that here every week.
Every week.
Every week, you're like, I'm going to jack it. You drive the plane. And I'm like, all right, man, I'm flying this bitch.
Yeah, it happens, and it's
Which
fine.
is why we crash and burn every fucking week.
That might be why.
That might be why. Maybe if you take your hand off your dick, lick it a little bit, and then go back, we can get back to work.
Oh, maybe we could.
Maybe here, you some spit.
It's gross. I will say this though. You know what they could use in this situation?
What?
That's learning material that you use in training of what not to do.
Oh,
when you're flying.
He is like that is like his name's Michael. I didn't put his last name right because I never do. But it's like the Michael procedure now.
Yes,
right?
you
Right?
do not do this
the
while
Michael
you're on the flight.
Accords, right? You don't do this.
They have a poster of him in the cockpit with like the circle with the line through it. Like, don't be him.
Yeah, right? Cockpit means flight deck, not cock. Oh, it's fucking horrible.
Uniforms, you got to wear them, right? I'm sure the
Everybody
pilots
does.
and wherever you work, if you go to school, sometimes you have to wear a uniform. That's just how it is.
Now, I mean, if you're Michael, right, you strip that uniform off pretty quickly.
Yeah, you're kind of like, fuck this uniform. Well, in fast food places, it's usually like, jeans or khakis with that company's collared shirt, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's not too hardcore.
It's
In fact,
literally
pretty
just a
casual,
t-shirt. It's literally
right?
just a t-shirt.
With the collar, it's a little.
A polo. I'm sorry.
Hey, to me, polo is upscale. Okay,
No, that's not upscale. That's
where I
just
come from,
regular.
it's t-shirts, not collars.
No, that's just a regular fucking working shirt.
In the trailer park, we don't wear polos.
Oh, I'm sorry. If somebody wears a polo, somebody's dead, or you're serious, right?
No, you're coming around with all your cockiness and shit. No, fuck you and your polo.
Somebody comes in a suit, they're like, "Oh, that's government."
That's government.
No, not even government. That's government.
Government.
That's government. Government coming.
Well,
Shit.
a Burger King employee, the location's unknown, right? Because you don't want to know
of
where she
course.
works.
Of course.
But she was a target of a complaint filed by a Karen.
Oh my God, Randy! Really?
And by the way, what a rough time to have the name Karen.
What a rough time. Now, it's an okay time if you really are a Karen and your name is Karen.
Yes, then that's the perfect time. But if
Like you're
just,
right in there.
if you're not a Karen and you're just Karen, that's got to be rough too.
Wow, how confusing was that fucking sentence?
I think I got
You
it.
used Karen like 7 times in that bitch, and I'm like swimming over here. Like, what the fuck you talking about?
You can't swim.
I mean, I can. How do you think I got here?
Oh,
Oh.
yeah. That's right. Good for
Continue.
you. Good for you.
Continue.
Well, the Karen complained that the employee's uniform was a distraction to her husband.
A distraction to her.
Yes.
So this is Burger King, right?
This is Burger
So
King.
I'm thinking like a black shirt with some colors on it.
Yeah, that's about it. And probably jeans, right?
It's going to have to be jeans. Like, you
has to
can't
be
wear
jeans.
shorts.
I don't understand what the distraction is. And the employee known as Lala, that's
Oh,
her
Lala.
online name, posted a TikTok about her situation, and it's gotten over 14 million views.
Damn.
So she was just dressed with a Burger King shirt and jeans. Let's take a look. There's a pic.
Okay.
I want you to
bring it
see
up.
this and tell me if it's distracting.
Okay, so I see the front half. It's not that. Whoa, look at the back half.
You saw that second pic. That's a nice
But
ass.
She got a nice ass.
It's a nice ass.
She got a nice booty going on. I don't see where it's like
a problem.
like I see where it may be distracting, but I don't think distracting like I'm gonna be ordering like
Drooling and
let me
shit.
get, number 2 with
A side of that ass.
A side of 2 and a 2. No, I don't see that. I see it more like, God damn, that's a good ass. Oh yeah, let me get number 2 with some fries, Diet Coke.
And you don't say that out loud. You're just like in your mind, like,
in
damn,
your mind,
that's
like,
a
God
nice
damn, that's
ass.
a good ass. But I don't see it. I don't see how it's distracting.
Well, apparently, this Karen's husband had wandering eyes, and that's what offended his wife.
So what it sounds like to me is Karen needs to suck her husband's dick more. Maybe
Oh.
he won't be looking at other bitches.
I can see your point, but I still think he's going to look at other bitches. Like you always look.
But you know what? Even if he looks, like, think about this, Karen. Yeah, I'm talking to you, Karen. I'm talking to you. If I had a camera, I'd be looking in the camera, being like, yo, Karen, listen. If he gets home ready to go and jump your bones, dude, that's less work you had to do.
Yeah, exactly. He's already in it. He's already like, and who cares if he's thinking of her while he's fucking
man,
you?
and he's gonna fuck you like
hard. Like, it shouldn't even matter that he's not thinking of you.
Oh yeah, he's gonna fuck you.
All that matters is that you're getting fucked.
Yeah, I mean, he's gonna fuck you like a 14-year-old fucks on like the second prom date. You know?
A 14-year-old?
Yeah. You know how hard they fuck? Like they like hump like rabbits and pump hard.
14?
You're telling me after prom you didn't fucking like bang it so hard?
I never went to prom at 14.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
I'm just saying.
You
know?
had that senior date.
Look, man, he was hot. Wait, what?
What?
What? He was hot. He just wanted my ass. It was so good.
But how do you complain about the employee in that situation if you're her? That's not an employee problem. That's your husband. That's
I
between
mean, that's
you
not even
two.
your husband problem. That's her problem.
That's true. That's actually.
She's just pissed
yeah.
off that this chick looks hotter than her. And that's all it is. This
That
chick
is,
looks
yeah.
hot. She's probably extremely self-confident about herself. And she's like, yo, I can't have my husband looking at this chick because she's hotter than me.
I can't have that.
Like, how the fuck is that her problem? How the fuck is this Lala's problem? Lala's just trying to make her fucking money at Burger King, you know? Trying to
Exactly.
fucking live her life, probably go to school, probably attempting to get a better fucking job somewhere else. Lala's just chilling.
Like, does this Karen think like, oh, I'm the best looking woman and my husband will never look at somebody else? No, come on. That's arrogant. That's
Like, Lala's
self-centered,
chilling
like-
here. Lala's loving life. She's fucking young. Looking at the picture,
She's pretty.
I can't really see her face, right? Because she's got a mask on. But
Which
I would
makes it better.
assume, God damn, that's fucked up. I would assume 20s, young 20s.
Young 20s, I would say.
You know, maybe 20, 21.
Good body.
She takes care of herself.
She does.
It looks like she takes care of herself. Karen's probably pissed because this was the body she had 20 years ago.
Exactly. And now she wants that, and her husband's looking at it, and she gets all pissed off about
Fucking
it.
bitchy Karen.
I mean, I'm always checking out other women, and Mrs. Randy knows. Like, maybe I go a little too far and I do the
Randy, you go way far when you're like tapping at Mrs. Randy and you're going like, "Oh my God, did you see her ass? Look at her."
But I'm
ass."
honest, and honesty is important in a relationship.
And you're like, why can't your ass be like that? And I'm like, whoa, bro.
Again, honesty's very important to me.
And this is why you get hit all the time.
But no, my biggest thing she knows when I've looked at somebody, because I have the habit of going,
You do it here all the time. I hear the I'll say something horrible and I hear the
and I really don't know like how loud I do it, like out and about. But Mrs. Randy's like, that was loud.
You
And
do
I'm
it
like,
all the time.
Doesn't it sound like a predator? Like I'm just out
a
there.
little bit. A little bit. This is why you're not a teacher.
Probably. Exactly
If you're
why.
a teacher, you have to be an elementary teacher because that's not going to come up at all, right? You be a high school teacher, like teaching seniors and shit. You're just like, looking at the dates, like, oh my God, they were born. Oh my God,
it could
look,
happen
they're
in
18.
elementary. It could happen in elementary when it's parent-teacher conference and that
Okay,
20-some
I'll
mom
give it
walks
to you.
in.
My eyes were like humongous. They were jumping out of my fucking head like, what the fuck did you
no,
just say?
not the
Oh,
kids. Not the kids. The moms.
Okay,
The MILFs.
I'll let you pass on that one because I was about ready to pounce. I was like, what?
So one person did comment of why her shirt's untucked, like if it's out of the dress code. And she replied that basically after Karen yelled at her, she untucked her shirt to try to hide her ass. So
What
like
a
now
bitch,
you're
just
like,
yelling at her like,
what
just
can she
young
do?
and
You
trying to
can't.
fucking live her life.
I mean, maybe if she has a hoodie and she ties it around her waist, I guess you could cover that up.
I don't think she needs to
I hope
cover
she
that
doesn't
up.
get fired though. So far, Burger King hasn't come out and said anything, but I'm really hoping this young girl, doesn't lose her job over.
No,
some
I hope she doesn't either
bitch.
because this is great. This is a beautiful body and she's showing it off. That's great.
Hey, if you have it, show it.
It's not like she's fucking cutting her shirt to fucking show her tits.
Yeah, exactly.
Wearing pants that are like falling down to see half her ass.
There was nothing dirty
nothing
about
dirty.
how she looked.
It was just that she filled those pants out better than the way Karen did.
God, just to watch her put those pants on up over that.
Oh my
Wow.
God! Just to if you worked there, you were like dropping patties.
Oh yeah,
Shit! Can you pick that up for me? God.
you were paying attention to the
Damn.
wrong buns.
No, but you're like, can you pick that up for me?
Sounds about right.
Can I change shifts? Randy keeps humming at me. I can't work under this.
Oh,
Like,
sure
I
you
think
can.
he's just going to rape me.
in my mind.
I'm already there, girl. Lala, I'm already doing it. So other cultures are crazy.
Okay.
Like, they have such crazy traditions, weird and interesting things that they do that we just, like, you're not used to, right?
We're
You're
not like accustomed
to it.
Yeah.
You look at it and you're like, oh, that's interesting. Like marriages, right?
Okay. Marriages. All right.
So that leads me into Manjesh. Manjesh, he is the groom set to marry his beautiful bride, We're going to call her Subaru.
Okay. That
So, because that's close enough, right? Subaru.
Because you were butchering the fuck out of that.
Yeah, I couldn't fucking say the goddamn thing.
So
There's like
Subaru.
47 syllables and shit. Subaru, right? They're going to have a nice Hindu wedding in the fucking
Hindu.
Sampsura village.
Okay,
I don't
a
know where the
village.
fuck that shit is, but anyways, during the wedding, Subaru has a heart attack.
What?
Yeah,
At the wedding.
at the wedding.
Talk about timing.
So they're exchanging their
Jesus.
garlands because that's part of the wedding ceremony, right? The rituals. They're exchanging their garlands, and she collapses on stage and fucking has a heart attack. A massive cardiac arrest. I
Nice.
just can't read today. I'm having a bad fucking night. I can't read.
That was funny. A cardiac. Sound it out, Joe.
The C goes ka. Ooh, too much fucking rum today.
So the bitch died.
She did.
Wow.
She fucking died.
Right there at her wedding
A
ceremony.
doctor rushed into the festivities and declared her dead on scene, like dead on arrival. He got there and was like, yo, dead, gone.
So that's it. She just fucked up her own wedding. That's over. That's done. Like the ceremony's gone. Everybody go home.
Yeah, everybody
Like,
go home.
it's done.
Everybody, it's done, right? Like that's how it happens here, right?
This shit's over. All your months of
Shit's
planning
over.
and
You're
all the
already
money.
pissed because
it's-
now all that money's gone. All the food's going to waste. You're just giving people like to-go plates just
she
to fucking
already
get rid of the food.
fucked up on the wedding night. I mean, damn.
Damn. I mean, maybe she got the hint right when he was like, I'm going to fuck you so bad you're going to wish you died. She's like, I'm dead now.
I'm dead. It's over.
fucking dead. Well, during this whole mess, both families came together, right? Had a
Mourned and
quick
kinda,
little
like,
meeting, right?
worried.
Well, they had a quick little meeting.
a meeting.
Well, they're talking about how horrible this is, right?
Oh,
How
okay.
horrible and
Okay.
everything. Somewhere along the line, somebody suggests, hey, how about you marry her younger sister, Nisha?
What?
Yeah, Nisha should take her place. We're already here.
No, hold on. So this bitch dies, and
Yeah.
the family gets together, both families,
families.
and they decide, you know, what would make this day better
What?
if you marry the sister.
Oh, that's a great idea. Maybe you should marry the sister. Well, that's the thing. He's not even in the conversation.
The groom's not.
No, this is the two families.
He has no part in this. He's over there crying over his lost
He's over there
bride.
crying over Subaru. You know, he's like, man, you know, they promised me a lot. You know, Subaru promised me that she was going to be reliable and she wasn't going to break down and, you know, safety features galore, right? You know, the safety rating's great. Subaru's going to be good.
And the bitch broke down.
And the bitch died. Couldn't even test drive the fucking thing.
Man.
Fucking died.
So they're in a powwow about how they're going to marry Nisha or whatever.
Nisha, yeah. And both families agreed.
Okay, where was Nisha? Was she like, yay? Or was she like, my sister just died?
Don't know. It's a Hindu family, so it's like, you're marrying him.
Holy shit. It's
Okay.
It's like next one up.
Pretty much. It's like, hey, bitch, you up.
Hey, Nisha, I know you're on the bench, but hey, we're calling you in.
Hey, we're calling you in. Get in there.
What the fuck?
Go hit a home run.
This is weird.
So Subaru's body was wheeled out of there and taken to another room.
Just discarded. Like
Discarded.
Get that bitch out of here.
As the festivities took place.
She's dead to us.
They continued they started the ceremony over, continued the whole fucking ceremony, had the whole party, the food, all while
Like
Subaru's
nothing.
on the other side of the building.
Like nothing. Just carry on.
Well, I won't say like nothing because the brother, I think, of Subaru came out and said that it was kind of weird how everybody's partying to celebrate this, you know, union, but they're also mourning the fact that Subaru's dead in the other
Who
side.
was mourning? I want to know who was mourning.
Well, I know it wasn't fucking, you know, what I say his name was Manjess? I know it wasn't Manjess. Manjess is like, fuck, I'm good.
I bet the sister was hotter too.
Dude.
The younger sister, I bet she was hotter.
You know what? I betcha he fucking killed her. I betcha he's the reason she died.
Oh, you think wow.
I betcha he fed her some shit that was gonna get her heart to fucking pump so crazily and she fucking dies.
He already knew that the next option would be Nisha.
Yeah, like he killed her because he wanted the sister all along. He wanted Nisha.
Oh, that's dirty.
Yeah, she's younger, she's hotter, she sucks dick.
She's
Dude, he killed her. He fucking killed Subaru because he was like, yo, this shit's old. I want the new thing.
well, obviously Nisha's healthier.
I want the Nissan. Bring the Nissan in. What? I'm using a car for one. Might as well the other, right?
This is totally fucked up. How could any family do this? So what happened to her? Like they just left her in the other room?
After the ceremony, they took her right to the place or whatever, and they cremated her.
They set her on fire and just bye.
Burn that bitch alive. Latest. Get out of here.
Wow. That is
Yeah.
a weird custom.
That's some sick shit, dude. Like, how do you continue to party knowing that, like, she's dead in the other room?
It's like it doesn't even
And, like-
matter.
and, like, they didn't put her on ice. They didn't put her in an ambulance or anything. They're just like, put her in the other room. Lock it. We're good.
I could just so see him just doing that, picking up the body and just putting it in the next room.
How many guys you think went over there and raped the body?
Oh, now you're getting really sick. You think they're gonna go rape her?
She's dead. It's Hinduism. There's a lot of things that look frowned on, like having sex before marriage and shit. I mean,
How about having sex after death?
dude, but that's what I'm trying to say is that it's already looked down upon. And if you're a young guy, 28, 29, and you haven't fucking had sex yet because you haven't married a bitch yet, like,
You are
there's
so
a golden opportunity there. There's a golden opportunity to feel that warmth.
Oh my god!
And it's still warm. The
I can't
body's
believe
still
you
warm.
right now. I can't-
Why?
Well, yeah, it's still warm because they didn't put her on ice or anything.
You know, Manjesh probably went in there and had a couple hits at her. He was like, God damn it, I was looking forward to tapping that before she died. I was hoping that medicine kind of worked out there in sex. Her worked too quickly.
Damn!
I better get my hits in.
Oh my god, that's terrible.
Why do you think they cremated her? You're like, smells like a whorehouse in here. Whew,
Oh my god!
comes in the air.
Wow.
At least you know that if your you know soon to be bride dies on the fucking on the altar at least
On the alternator.
on the
If the bride dies on the alternator.
all this Subaru and Nissan talks, just cars are in my head now. At least you know if she
if
dies.
her battery dies.
At least
then
you know if her battery's dead and she's no longer with us, right? You got to get rid of that car. At least you know you can find a replacement.
Hey, but also sometimes the body's still good. Just because the battery died doesn't mean the body's.
Is it weird?
body's
Because
bad.
exactly.
I'm
the
coming
battery's
around. You got me.
dead, but the body's
the
still
body's still good. Oh,
Take us away. We're going down a bad road.
I'm gonna
See,
move this.
Stop
on.
touching your dick and get in the driver's seat here, because I'm taking us a bad way. The plane is nosediving.
Well, let's go to where she should have gone after she died.
Oh God,
and
where's
that's
that?
hospitals, right? Hospitals, doctors. You think you can assume
I like what you did there. That's good.
that you're safe and in your good hands while
Can
you're
you
there,
really?
right?
Do you really?
Well, you're supposed to feel safe and think that they.
Do you feel safe in hospitals? I don't feel
I
safe
feel
in hospitals.
scared.
I feel like I'm gonna get touched.
I feel like I'm cattle and I'm just the next one in there and they don't really fucking
Right?
care.
Yeah, like you're being sold at an auction. You know.
But you should feel. The key word is should feel safe.
This
when
is
you're
true.
There.
This is true.
And according to the Big Black Cock report, Jeanette
I'm
Shields.
sorry, hold on. The what?
It said the Big Black Cock report.
Why you gotta make shit up on me? What is that?
What I read that it's a Big Black Cock
Are
report.
you talking about the BBC?
Yes, that's Big Black Cock.
The British Broadcasting Corporation? Is that what you're talking about? The BBC?
That's what it stands for?
Yes. Stop
Oh.
watching Pornhub. Fucking turn on the
Oh shit.
turn on the news every once in a while. God damn it.
I'm sorry.
The BBC said the what?
I thought they knew this report.
Apparently, this reporter is just talking about how big his black cock is. I don't know how it was important, but
I just saw BBC and thought of that, so I wrote it down.
so you're the WSC, you know, the white small cock.
Fuck you.
The white small cock reported today.
So Jeanette Shields, 70, went into the hospital for treatment of gallstones, right? So
Okay.
it's a routine thing,
Routine
right?
shit,
Gallstones.
yep.
While,
Hurts like a motherfucker, I hear.
yeah, I've heard too. I don't want it.
No, I don't either.
While there, she had to go to the bathroom. So she kept pressing the button for somebody to come take her to the bathroom.
How old is this bitch?
70.
Oh, okay. So sorry. Called her
Yeah.
a bitch.
So she's like, using the call button, nobody comes. So she gets up
Come
and
on.
tries to go to the bathroom.
This is America, right?
This is UK.
Oh, UK. Oh,
Yeah.
see, I would hope they'd be better. Like,
Better
I would
than
hope
us?
it'd be like, well, I'd hope like you hit the button and somebody comes running, right?
Not like here
Because
where
they're
it's
so
like,
fancy. No, but they're so fancy, right? They're so like, hey, old governor, we'll go help you out. I figured, they'd be more sympathetic to people in the hospital.
I guess not. I guess it's worldwide. We don't give
It's
a fuck.
worldwide. We don't give a fuck about the people fucking in the hospital.
So she goes and walks to the bathroom. Well, she falls and she breaks her hip.
Damn,
Yeah. So
that's
2
a
days.
weak fucking hip.
She's 70. Those hips have seen some shit.
That BBC was working a number on her, wasn't it?
That's what happened. She wasn't ready for that shit.
She wasn't ready.
She was not ready.
Broke her hip.
70
She
years of
blamed it on-
living.
She blamed it on falling.
She was not prepared.
What if she hit that fucking button and the BBC came in, beat the brakes off her, and then she's like, "I broke my hip. Just put me on the floor. Say I fell. My husband can't know.
He can never know.
He can never find out."
So she fell, broke her hip. 2 days later, she has surgery to repair the hip.
Oh, nice.
Now, according to her husband, he was informed that she unfortunately fell off the operating table.
What was she doing? Pulling an M&M, rocking the table while we're operating. Hey, I mean, is that what we're doing?
She was
Is that
doing
what's going
something.
on?
How she fell is unclear, and they are investigating it.
I know how.
How?
I already know because Randy, I can see into the past, and I know what happened.
Tell me.
I just know that doctor saw that breast over that fucking, over that apron, and he was like, "Oh my god!" So he reached over to get a hand of that grandma boob, right? Like he reached over for it, and he just toppled her over, and there's the Lala's
I
hearing.
didn't even realize.
Oh my god, Lala, he's coming for you! Run, girl, run!
Oh, I don't even know when I do it.
So he went for the boob and dropped her off the table.
You think so? She just boom.
Boom! Oh god damn it! She jumped.
She jumped. She's 70. She jumped off the table.
What it was, it's your fault. He's pointing to like the dude that administers the anesthesia.
Anesthesia?
Anesthesia. There you go. That's the word. Anastasia. Whatever the fuck you want to call it. He pointed to that dude like, "Yo, it's your fucking fault."
He's fired.
Like,
He's
it's your
done.
fucking fault. And he's like, "Dude, I was looking at my... What were you guys doing?" He's asking all the nurses. Like, "Oh, I was looking at my chart. I was checking this. I was checking that." And he was the only one at the point that was looking at the body.
That's it.
So he was like, "I got to hide this shit,
I have to. You got to cover that up.
It's your fault." But that grandma boob was so good.
So she was left with a big bump on the back of her head.
Oh, yeah, she was.
and died 6 weeks later.
What the fuck?
Yes, she
You
died.
let me talk all this horrible shit because I thought,
What, she was going to be okay? She fell off the operating table and they just picked her up?
well, yeah,
No.
that's what you do when
Well,
somebody falls.
They
I
probably
just thought she
picked her
fell
up.
and broke the other side of the hip, right?
No,
now they
picked-
got to do 2 hip.
They're just making money. Just keep breaking
Just
shit.
making money. They're just dropping her off that fucking table.
No, she went home and everything, but the husband said that she had a big-ass bump on the back of her head and shit, and
We need a new ER wing. Drop her off the table.
she died, dude. And her husband said that she, like, just deteriorated once she got home. and stuff.
Deteriorated,
Like,
huh?
She just went and died.
Oh, wow.
And initially, he was told there would be no post-mortem examination. Now, that, to me, tells
That's
me
crazy.
you're
Like,
covering up
he's
some shit.
Well, he's covering up the drop, dude.
Mhm.
You know that's what killed her. Like, she fell off that fucking operating table. She hit her fucking head on the floor, like, bounced like a fucking basketball. Just poo, poo, poo.
Now, think of this 70-year-old woman. You
I mean,
live
a
life,
BBC
right?
breaks her fucking hip, and you think it's not going to break her head when she hits the floor?
But you got to think about 70 years of life, and you go in for a routine gallstone procedure. You fall, break your hip, and then you're being operated on, and you fall off the fucking table. And I mean, it's a bad way to go. Like, that's how you ended your life.
I mean, it's a life. It's
Yeah, but
pretty
you
cool.
ended it in a hospital that's supposed to take care of you. It's not like they were doing open heart surgery. It was a gall fucking stones. I mean, come on.
I mean, it started with a gallstone, and then
And
she
then-
fucked it up.
And then with
I mean, it's really her fault because she fell. Like, she should have just pissed her pants on the bed,
They would have had to clean it up.
and then the nurse would have been like, "What the fuck did you do? I pissed in my bed. Why?
because you never came.
Because you never fucking came to help me go to the fucking bathroom."
So she only has herself to blame.
That's a dark way to put it, Randy.
So he insisted they investigate farther, right? So they are. It's under investigation. But he was shocked and disgusted by the hospital's conduct, and allegedly before she died, she told family members to take this further for what they've done to her. So they've hired a lawyer. Somebody's getting sued.
Fuck yeah, they better
That's horrible.
sue those motherfuckers. Fuck them. Fuck them. So Corcoran State Prison in California held a gruesome scene when inmate Jamie got a cellmate.
Okay, well, that's normal. You get
Ooh,
cellmates.
right? Well, this self-described Satanist
Oh, Jesus.
was serving a life sentence for torturing and killing a woman at a hotel in 2011.
Damn.
Yeah.
Evil.
He had a history of attacking fellow inmates, and he never had a cellmate. So he's been in prison. What, they caught him, I think, 2011, 2012. He probably got in there. He's been in prison since then.
Yeah. And never had a cellmate.
Yeah, and this happened 2019, the end of 2019. So a little old, but we're going to roll with it.
Okay.
So in walks Luis, his nice new cellmate.
Okay, wait. He's never had a cellmate,
Never.
and Luis is now his cellmate.
Yes, and I believe they were both, murderers or whatever, right?
But
They
did
were both-
Luis draw the short straw to have to be put in with this guy?
I don't know. I don't know what happened. I don't know why all of a sudden they're like, hey, let's put him with this dude.
This sounds like a good idea.
This sounds like a good idea. Let's let nature take its course.
I'm guessing it did.
Well, guards arrived in the morning to find a sheet covering the bars from the inside, making it impossible to see inside the cell.
Okay, yeah. Hiding something.
Well, at night, Jamie decapitated
What?
and dissected Luis.
Decapitated and dissected.
Like, he used a homemade knife to torture Luis, chopping bits and pieces of him off.
Oh my God.
And when they found him in the morning, they found Jamie with a nice newly made necklace of Luis's body parts.
Body parts.
Body parts. So
Like-
he made a necklace out of his eyeball, his fingers. Yeah.
Wow. This guy's fucked up.
I
in
mean,
the
I
head.
hope he made the dick into one, right?
Well, you have to, right?
Like I hope it was hanging long ways down it. Like right between the man boobs,
Oh, that's
squeezing
sick.
them together.
Oh.
Hey,
titty fuck.
I'm titty fucking.
I just got the mental image and it's wrong.
Isn't it a bad image? It's a bad image.
It is.
It's very bad.
This guy
Well,
sounds like a sick fuck.
The state investigation found that the guards checked before lights out to see if everybody was in their cells, right? So they saw these two people alive.
They're good. All good.
However, they never did bed checks throughout the night. Never. Like, they're supposed to be doing bed checks throughout the night to make sure that nobody's escaped, nobody's
Doing something.
killing somebody.
Yeah.
None of it.
So they just missed it. Like they didn't know about it. Is that what they're claiming?
Well, they're just claiming that they didn't do their job, pretty much.
Because I'm sorry, but if somebody's getting I was gonna say that's got to be pretty loud if you're cutting pieces off somebody. But if you start with decapitation, there's no sound, right?
Well, he didn't start with decapitation, but if you start with decapitation, there is sound.
Is there?
Yes.
Just like
You've never seen like the decapitation videos from back when the Iraq War started? You never saw that shit? That shit's crazy, man.
no,
They're screaming.
really?
Fuck yeah.
Damn.
It's fucking intense.
So if they're screaming, how did the prison guards not know that
Exactly.
something was going
Because
on?
nobody's there. Nobody's paying attention. They're out, I don't know, fucking each other. I don't know where the fuck the prison guards are. But my big thing is there's, cells next to you.
Yeah.
Who the fuck, were they making noise? Like, who the fuck just goes through the night like, this motherfucker's killing this dude?
Well, maybe they don't want to say anything.
I'd fuck yo! Because what happens if they kill him and they move him out of that cell, Luis? And you're the next one
You're
to
the
go in
next
that
one to
fucking
go
cell.
in. Yeah, you might want to say something then.
Yeah, you might want to say something because you're the next one in.
I wonder what else would be on the necklace. You said a dick,
Well, I mean, I think it's pretty fucked up, though.
ears.
No, see, I think it's fucked up. Here we are. Everybody's in prison. Nobody gets nice things. This dude's making jewelry out of body parts, and he didn't even offer one to the person next door?
Oh yeah, hey, you could trade. You could be like, here, I'll give you this and give me some cigarettes or some
Dude,
whatever.
like, it would have been so nice to get, like, a ring made out of a cock.
A cock ring.
A cock ring. But it doesn't go on your on your dick. It goes on your finger.
Yeah. Huh.
You know? And you make it to where, like, the dick part actually slips over your finger. So you've
So
got,
you
like,
just
the
wear
penis
it.
head and everything.
You're
you know?
just wearing it.
Hey, you're wearing a dick, and you're like, hello.
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 I'm dick.
Wow, that's
And then when
pretty
you
dark.
lick your finger, you're licking the dick.
So you would be sucking it the whole day, huh? Mm. No, seriously, all joking aside, this is fucking ridiculous. Like, why don't they fucking know, right? Why don't they fucking
Like, how do they not?
anything? How do they not? How do they not? And how do they put somebody with this dude? I'm going to show you his picture.
Oh, you have a pick. Okay.
I have a pic. So there he is.
What the fuck is that? Is that a demon? That's a demon.
No, that's a dude.
No, see. If I'm Luis, I am fighting to not be in that cell with that.
I wouldn't sleep.
No, you never shut your eyes.
Never shut your fucking eyes.
That is creep.
And after this, they moved him to a fucking whatchamacallit, dude.
hopefully
They,
like
they moved
solitary?
into to an insane asylum because apparently they found out that this dude's like suffering from a wide range of problems.
No shit. He's
like
mentally.
schizophrenia
Oh, yeah.
and social disorders and
That picture says it all. That's crazy. That's psycho shit.
like Jamie was like sitting there, like how it happened, right? Like Jamie was just sitting there talking to this guy Luis, like that's you have to sleep on the floor because that's
That's my bunk.
no that's Mary's bunk.
Mary, who's Mary?
And Luis is like, who the fuck is Mary? And he's like, Mary, she's sitting up on the bunk right now. You don't see her?
There's nobody there, dude.
Dude, Mary's right there.
That's my bunk. I'm gonna sleep in it.
Dude, you get on that fucking bunk. We're going to have some problems.
Well, can I sleep on this other bunk?
No, that's my bunk.
Well, let me sleep on the fucking
No,
bunk.
Mary's on that bunk. What are you doing getting in that bunk?
I'm getting in the fucking bunk. I'm going to sleep.
Stabbing. And then they find him in the morning. He's like, I made a necklace for Mary, but she wanted me to have it.
See so he's getting out of it by like going to a mental health place.
I mean, he's not getting it out of it. He's
well, he's
fucking
still life,
crazy.
right? So
He's fucking crazy, and they're trying to fucking find out what's up.
they don't give you roommates in mental health places, do they?
No, and the judge recently ruled that he's not competent to stand trial right now because they're still trying to diagnose just how severe everything is, right?
It looks pretty fucking severe.
It's pretty fucking severe, dude.
Wow.
God, I'm gonna take this picture
Yes,
down.
it's
Ooh,
freaky.
it's
And no wonder
freaky
the
as shit.
cellmates didn't say shit. Or the next people over in the next cell didn't say shit.
Yeah, after seeing that pic, I don't think I would say anything either.
You know, it makes me wonder, does anger build up over time, like in people? Like, it just,
Fuck
you get so
yeah, it
fucking
does.
angry, and then one day the wrong thing happens,
Oh
and
my
you just
God,
fucking
you
go.
get so angry you want a fucking show to go a certain way, and this dude just doesn't pick up your fucking transitions and just pick up anything you're saying or you're thinking or you're doing, and he just stares at you and goes all the time, and eventually one day I'm just gonna walk over this fucking bar and grab him, fucking choke the life out of him. And, oh, hey, Ren, were you in a story?
Yeah,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I started it.
Go ahead.
I mean, do I need to wait for you to finish so you don't get so angry?
Anger.
Well, like with with neighbors and stuff, you hate their loud music, party lifestyle. You know, like how long before you're slashing tires or you're burning their house down? You know, sometimes you just get
That's
all that.
extreme.
Yeah,
That's fucking extreme.
because it builds up. Well, Malcolm Newsom is 73. He had enough of his neighbor. Just an angry old man. Mr. Palmer, 37, was out trimming his
So
hedges.
Malcolm and Palmer.
Yes.
Okay.
He was out trimming his hedges that separate their yards. Malcolm allegedly started shouting that your fucking hedge is in my garden. So he's cutting the hedge and the shit's falling down into his garden.
Maybe I didn't hear you right, but
You look confused.
so Malcolm's trimming his wife's bush outside?
No. You don't trim bush outside. He's trimming the
So
hedges.
So he's trimming his Palmer's wife's bush.
No, there's no wife's bush being trimmed.
So there's no bush.
There's a bush, but they call it a hedge in the UK. It's
Well,
like
I
hedges.
mean, when I trim the hedges, I'm talking about my junk.
No, Joe, stay focused. This is nothing to
I'm
do with.
sorry. I'm.
Yeah, you are.
You take some leaves off the branches. That's what you do,
Oh my
right?
God.
What?
No, so
You got to make sure the twig and berries look good, right? Look presentable.
I
gotta
mean,
take
you
the
do.
leaves off.
but Malcolm was just mad. Like your fucking shit's in my garden. Mr. Palmer told him to get a grip. Like, calm down. It's just a little
On
bit
his
of
dick.
a little bit of hedges are falling in your garden. Like, what's the fucking big deal? You just pick them up. Well, Malcolm told Palmer, take a closer look here by my fence. So Palmer leans in and he's looking, and right then and there, old fucking Malcolm shoots him in the face.
What the fuck?
Just boom, shoots him in the face.
Over some fucking hedges.
Over the hedges. Now, it's an air rifle.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Shoots him in the face with a air rifle.
Still not acceptable.
Still not acceptable. And if it was, I believe they said if it was like 6 inches lower, it would have taken out his eye. And by the way,
Wow.
Mr. Palmer's kids are out there. Like, they're out in the yard when this neighbor
Oh,
shoots him in the...
shit.
Oh, that's not 6 inches. That's like 3 inches above
Oh
his eye.
shit! You pulled up the fucking picture. Look at that shit.
Yeah.
Good God! So you can see people. Oh, and I know it took forever for me to say this, but guys, don't forget. Linked in the description below is our website where you can check out all these stories. They're all linked there, and you can check them out.
Yeah, so once he gets shot in the face, like, he didn't even feel it. Like, adrenaline
Yeah, and you can
was
see
going.
where it's like a big scar over his right eye.
Yep. So he went and tackled Malcolm until cops came.
Okay, right there he fucked up.
Why?
Like he fucked up. He had the golden opportunity to kill him.
Who? Oh, for Mr. Palmer to kill Malcolm?
Yes. Like Palmer had the fucking best opportunity because he just got shot with a gun.
Oh, I see what you're saying. That's a self-defense. You can go right at him and
Like he could have stabbed him 4 times in the fucking neck and been like,
self-defense.
he shot me. I freaked out. I fucking started stabbing.
Adrenaline was going. I just had to protect. And my kids were in the yard. My kids were there.
I had to protect him. Like he could have fucking gotten away with
Wow,
murder.
I didn't even think of that. But no, instead he just tackled him. And
Instead he just tackles him like a little bitch and sucks his dick a little bit while he's fucking laying on the ground. Come on.
I don't know about that. I mean, his kids are in the yard.
So they were helping out.
They were holding. They were holding
him
down
down
Malcolm.
while
You will let
Palmer's
my
doing his
daddy
thing.
suck your dick.
You will let my daddy suck your dick. He's gonna suck that dick in dominance.
God. You are so wrong. Oh my God. So
You're gonna like it too.
you will like it.
I don't wanna like it.
Mr. Palmer was taken to the hospital where he was treated.
Still thinking about the cum?
He was treated. They had to remove the pellet,
Yeah.
and this guy, Malcolm, was originally sentenced to 18 months in prison for this,
Damn.
but that was suspended, and instead he must complete 120 hours of unpaid work,
Wow. He got off easy.
and he'll be placed under curfew.
He got off real easy.
Real easy. And Mr. Palmer was so mad, like, his neighbor isn't doing any prison time. Like, you shot me in the fucking face in front of my kids over hedge trimming.
See, I couldn't do that shit. Like he got off super easy. I would be pissing on his door and shitting down his chimney every fucking day.
And that's the thing. They still live
Until
next to
he
each other.
moved.
They still live there.
And I would have lived there too. And I'd be shitting down his chimney every fucking day.
how
Every package that came in, I'd be pissing on it, be going out there and shitting on it. Like, I don't know what the fuck's going on.
it's crazy on just a simple little trimming hedges and some fell in the
Burning
garden.
bags of shit
Shut
on his
the
doorstep,
fuck up.
cutting his brake lines. I mean, it'd be fucking a pain in the ass.
And it's not like I didn't read that Malcolm went inside and got the air rifle and brought it out and shot him.
Yeah, he
it
was
sounded like
ready.
it was like ready.
He was ready to go.
And he lured him in by saying, "Hey, come take a closer look over here."
Yeah, he just
in
wanted
this
him
area.
on his side.
Yeah,
Poop.
boom, in front of the
Damn.
kids too.
That's what you do with kids, though.
You do it in front of them.
This week, guys, we are going to play Would You Rather? Yay! The audience didn't come in. They're boring. They're
They're
They
boring.
fell asleep.
You can't call our audience boring.
I'm sorry, audience. Come in, guys. What'd you guys think? Yeah, they're ready to hear the game. So, shut up, audience. So,
Oh, jeez. You're so aggressive today.
just a little bit. So, we're going to have 3 Would You Rathers this week.
Ooh.
We're going to kind of, fire around them off, and we're going to have some fun. So, Randy, would you rather win the lottery or live twice as long?
Let's see. Can we say how much the lottery is?
Millions. Life-changing money.
I'd rather win the lottery.
Really? I'd rather live twice as long.
Really? I wouldn't want to live twice as long because then everybody you know is dead.
Perfect.
Oh, God. Really? Perfect?
Perfect.
No, to me, I would want to win the money now so I can enjoy it with the people I love.
See, I'd rather live twice as long so that way I can experience more of life.
I can experience more life by winning the lottery.
No, I can experience even more than you'll ever experience because I'll be alive twice as long.
No, but think of this. I could just go get out and get a double wide.
Mhm.
I'll be living that life.
However, think about this. If your life expectancy is only till 30, twice as long as only 60 years.
That's true. So now what, buddy?
I'm still taking my
Still
twice as long.
Okay, how about would you rather live without music or live without TV?
Dude, without TV.
Music.
Shut the fuck up.
It's music. You know why I say?
Why?
Because you could always watch TV and there's music on TV.
No.
Yep. There's a loophole in there. There's a loophole and I found it. I could still watch
No.
music
See,
through the TV.
I couldn't do that. How would you run? How would you
Well,
be
I
out
don't
on the beach?
run,
How would you be
so-
out on the beach listening to music? You won't.
True, and it's not like you could watch TV out there.
Exactly. So
I don't know.
would give up TV
I
because
still think I could,
music is more important for me, and I listen to music way more than I watch TV.
and I watch TV more than I listen to music.
You see? Would you rather give the first 99% of a blowjob or the last 1%?
Oh, that's easy for me.
Well, it's easy for me too. I think we should answer this at the
At the
same,
same time. Ready?
3, 2, 1.
The first
last-
99.
What?
What?
The last 1%.
No, I don't want that finishing.
If you do 99% of the work, that means you enjoy it. So that means you're gay.
What?
You're gay because
No.
you
No.
enjoyed sucking the dick. I'd rather have the 1% because it's the least of the work. And yeah, you're going to get some cum in your mouth, but that's it.
But I don't want cum in my mouth.
I don't want cum in my mouth either, but I'm only going to do 30 seconds of work? You're going to do the 5 minutes to get it up to where it comes.
I don't like how it's. I was just thinking about the finishing part.
That's okay. I'll fucking take a shot in the mouth as long as I'm only doing 1% of the work.
No. I'd rather.
You're gay as fuck, dude.
I'd rather do it all and then not have that last bit.
Dude, that's what you're doing now. You're just sucking dick.
No, I'm not.
That's all it is. We don't really know.
Well,
As always, guys, on We Don't Really Know, we pick 2 stories for you, a 1,
a 2.
and we speculate what might have happened all on the titles. We don't read this shit. We don't know what the fuck's going on. And this week, we're throwing you a curveball because we got 3 stories.
3 of them.
Oh,
3 made the list.
because we just had one more that was just too good. We couldn't
had to
choose.
use it.
We couldn't choose. We were like, we can't just choose 2. We got to throw him a curveball, kind of give him a fast one. So, 97-year-old Utah woman's headstone includes her favorite fudge recipe.
Favorite fudge, and it's on her headstone.
Tombstone. It's on her tombstone.
Wow.
How fat is this woman?
I'm imagining a big woman.
Like I'm imagining that they bought 2 grave spots and they had to put 2 coffins together.
2 plots and then one big ass
2
coffin.
plots, 2 coffins.
God, you had to pay double.
Yeah. They brought her in not in a hearse, but in a forklift.
I don't know. She is 97, so I mean, would she have made it to 97 being that big?
That's true. No, she'd be like a little thing.
You know what she did? She's probably a little thing, and then all her kids and grandkids are fat.
They're the fat ones.
From grandma's fudge.
From grandma's fudge.
And she must have been well known. It said Utah, right?
Yeah, it said Utah.
She must be well known in that area because there's not a lot in Utah, right? So I bet she was well known for like
Probably.
fudge.
See, my question is like, how good is this fudge?
It's got to be good.
Like, it better be the best goddamn fudge I've ever had. Like, it better be so good that after I'm done eating it, I'm not even thinking about eating ass. Like, that's how good it has to be. It has to be better
well,
than human fudge.
But you have to have good fudge so you don't think of eating ass.
No, what I'm saying is,
That's what I heard.
it better be so good it tastes better than human fudge.
I think any fudge tastes better than.
Have you had human fudge?
No.
Well, then you don't know what you're missing.
God,
It's already got the nuts built in and everything. I mean,
It's gross.
dude, you eat the right stuff. It's got sprinkles. I mean, you're missing out.
You're so bad.
Why? You're missing out, man.
I'm not missing out on
Oh
shit.
my God.
But I think it's cool, like, to be walking in a cemetery and then all of a sudden come across a tombstone that has the recipe for fudge.
When's the last time you gone to a cemetery to look for a recipe?
Well, I don't go looking for one, but if there's one there, I mean, I'm definitely writing it down.
You're writing
taking
it
a
down.
picture.
So you think people are actually trying this shit?
I would. I mean, she's leaving behind knowledge.
Of course you are.
It's her best
Of course,
fudge recipe.
Of course you're checking it. Like, just fucking...
She probably didn't trust her kids to keep the recipe, so she's like, no, I want it on my headstone, so it's there forever.
What if she's a jokester?
What do you mean?
Like, what if everybody wanted this recipe of fudge? And she was like, nobody's getting my recipe, right?
You're not
so
saying...
she gets buried with the recipe, right? So nobody's ever going to get it. And she purposely fucked up the recipe.
That would be messed up.
So you go and you make that fudge,
And it's
there's-
like shit.
It's like something on there that's like, it tastes nasty as fuck.
This doesn't taste like grandma's.
Right? What if that's what it is?
That would be a fucked up way to leave shit like that.
Yeah, that'd be hilarious. I like this woman already.
I like her because she's 97.
Yeah, that grandma boob.
Arizona man accused of killing and cooking roommate's pet rabbit.
What?
Yeah, killed his roommate's pet
Who
rabbit.
the fuck keeps a pet rabbit? Like, you're not 5.
People have pet rabbits.
Yeah,
I mean,
5-year-olds, 6-year-olds. The only other people that have fucking pet rabbits in their adult ages, they're not pets. They're using for breeding. They're using for selling to cook or for contests.
well, maybe this Arizona man thought the same thing and was like, my roommate at 25 should not be having a pet rabbit. We should cook him.
Pretty much.
I mean, I think I know what's going on
Oh, Randy knows what's going on.
I
This is
have
gonna
it.
be good.
in my mind.
Oh, I love it.
So the roommate was fucking this guy's chick.
Shit. Okay.
And in retaliation, he cooked his pet rabbit. And I hope
Damn.
it's like right before the roommate gets home and he's like, hey, what's for dinner? And he's like, hey, I have a surprise for you. It's going to be fucking good. So he starts eating it, right? And he's like, oh, this is really tender. This is really good. And then that's when he goes to feed his pet rabbit. It's like, oh my God, where's Peter? It's like, in your stomach, bitch. And by the way, I fucked your mom last night.
Damn.
That's how we did it. You fuck my chick, I'm going to fuck your mom and eat your rabbit.
Okay, I like that. But if that's going to go down like that, if that's how it goes down, I think it can be better.
Okay.
I think it would be so much cooler if he opens the door and all he sees is his roommate's ass as he's pounding somebody. He walks around and there's his mom laid over the kitchen fucking table. Table's pushed up to the stove and he's just railing his mom. And he's like, Mom!
Oh my God.
And Mom is there stirring the stew.
Oh, that's the pet rabbit.
And then as you look at the table, right, what's drying on the table but the pet rabbit's skin?
Oh no, that's dark.
And that's going to be his jack off, rag later,
Oh,
right?
he's gonna jack off into the skin of the rabbit.
Fuck yeah. And there he is, just,
Just loving it.
railing his mom. And he's like, that's right. Fuck my girl. Fuck your whole life up. Your
That's pretty
brother,
hardcore.
You'll meet your brother in 9 months.
Wow,
That's
fucked up.
some rough shit.
That
right
was
there.
good.
That's how I think it goes down.
That's exactly how it went down.
Like, that's some anger right there. Mom believes daughter died from chewing too much gum.
What's too much gum,
Yeah. How much is too much?
and what makes you think it was gum? Like, how does the mom? Like, why would that be your first reason for her dying?
How much gum are you chewing that the mom automatically thinks that this is what's up?
Yeah, like, does the daughter have like a addiction to gum, and she's always popping gum, and the mom's feeding the addiction to her? Or?
Yeah, like, what is she doing? She's just shoving gum in her mouth like it's dick?
Oh,
What if she died from sucking dick?
gum,
Cum.
gum.
What if, what if she was there at the house, mom is teaching her how to suck dick,
Because that's what moms do.
and she's just sucking this BBC, right? That's the trend here. That's the theme of this show, right? It's all stuffed in her mouth, and that dude's just railing ropes of cum in her mouth.
Oh my
She can't breathe. She's and the mom's like, "You gotta fucking choke a little, bitch." And she's shoving her mouth in there.
Like from the back of the head, just shoving her.
Just shoving the back of the mouth into the fucking dick. Just riding it. Before long, goes limp, and then of course, you don't stop, right? You keep going.
Yeah.
After about 5-10 minutes, and you're done. That's when you realize, oh fuck, she's dead.
That's when you realize.
And the cops come, and mom is so fucking freaked out, still got cum in her mouth, and she's like, oh my God, there was so much cum. But it
Gum?
sounded like gum,
Did you
and the
say
cop's
gum,
like,
ma'am?
gum, so much gum. And then she just rolled with it, right? She's like,
Yeah, gum.
Gum.
It was definitely gum.
I mean, she was chewing a lot of it,
Like a lot. Loads.
you know? Chewing gum real quick to throw it on the floor. Look, there's a wad of gum right there.
I can't believe you think the mom was teaching the daughter to suck dick.
It could happen. Have you seen porn? It happens. Just like you with your whole, brother fuck stepsister, right? That shit happens.
It does. And it's
This
okay.
shit happens too. Missed
Opportunities.
in life, guys, we have missed opportunities. And in this podcast, it's no fucking different. We had one story this week that we really wanted to cover, and we wanted to throw it in there, but we just fucking didn't, Just didn't get to it.
California girl who saved dogs didn't realize she shoved a bear.
She got some mad balls to run up on a bear.
How do you not know it's a bear?
How do you not know it's a fucking bear? How do you not know you pushed a fucking bear?
I don't know.
Crazy bitch.
Crazy.
Guys, thank you for tuning in this week. Thank you for all the support, all the love, for always checking us out every week. We love you guys. Keep doing it. Don't forget, everything that we do, we put out. Instagram, Twitter, all that shit is linked below. We also have a TikTok, which is not linked, but you can just check us out, Chillin and Spillin Podcast. We're on there. We got a YouTube channel where right now audio's linked on there, so you can check out there if you, want to see us on our little pictures there, right? Check it out, guys.
And remember, guys, tell friends, tell coworkers, tell everybody you see, everybody you know, strangers, it doesn't matter. Tell them Chillin and Spillin. Take a break from the real world and listen to us and our filthy fucking shit we talk about.
Yes, guys. Share this shit. Mouth of word and word of mouth gets this shit going. We want you to share this shit like it's a fudge recipe on your gravestone, guys. Like, we want everybody to try it.
Everybody try it out.
Like, you just grab it and you shove that fudge down their mouth, and tell them, hey, it's human fudge. Joe and Randy. Ugh. Chillin' and Spillin'. Ugh. Choke on it. Thank you, guys. We will check you all out next week. Laters.
Later, guys.
Yo, great show. We did pretty good.
That was good.
Considering we're kind of feeling like crap, it fucking came out real great.
And it's fucking pouring right now.
I know, it's fucking raining out.
It's crazy.
It's fucking crazy.
I wanted to get to real quick before we end that we had an update with Yuri, the guy who married that sex doll.
Yuri.
We've covered him a couple times.
Yeah.
Well, he came out and he's actually considering finding a real person.
No shit.
But it's very important that whoever he finds must like his sex dolls.
So you find another dude, and you both can rail the fucking sex doll.
That's so true. There's somebody out there for him.
There's somebody out there for him. And I see your eyes really wide, so I think I'm going to have to reach out to Yuri and give him your number.
I mean, he's a good-looking dude.
I mean, he's a good-looking dude.
And she's a good-looking doll.
Match made in heaven.